Alright, so we're back to place value, but in this case we're going to talk about writing numbers. There are 3 different ways to write numbers. We're going to talk about all the different ways. Alright, so here are the different ways. We have standard form. Standard form is using their standard digits. We already talked about the standard digits are all the digits 0 through 9. So the standard form for the number 206 is 206. Expanded form. Expanded is when you make something bigger. So expanded form shows the place value of each digit. So the expanded form for the number 3,689 would be to take 3,000 plus 600 plus 80 plus 9, and showing it that would equal 3,689. And then written form. Written form is just like it sounds. It is using the written word form of each number. So the written form of the number 289 is simply 289. All right. Writing numbers with the standard form is using the digits 0 through 9. And here are some numbers in standard form. I grabbed a couple of pictures. Alright, so you see these every day when you're passing a gas station. Speed limit, you see it on the clock. Okay, you see them on the calendars. So these are the numbers that you see and are probably most commonly familiar with. Okay, so what I want you to do in your notes is to write 72 in standard form on your notes. Alright, so check your work. Did you write 72 right? Let's see. Good job if you did that. Okay, so practice 2,235 in standard form. Alright, did you do it right? Hopefully you did. Okay, and 726,982 in standard form. If you need to, pause the video to give yourself a little extra time. Alright, let's check your work. 726,982. Did you get that right? Hopefully. This is all a review from 3rd grade. Alright, written form. It's writing numbers in their word form, and here is a big table of some of the words written in word form. I believe Miss Julie is actually going to be using some of these on the spelling test for the next couple of weeks. You can always use a dictionary to check the spelling. Remember to use a hyphen when using words to write 2-digit numbers greater than 20. So you have 21, 22, and so on. Alright. Okay, so 862 in written form. Okay, it is just like it sounds, 862. So let's take a look at it. So we have 862. Now 62 is larger than 20, so we hyphenate the 62. Okay? So take a moment and write that down. Get some practice. Check your spelling if need be. 100, 8, those are all words that you should already know. Okay? Alright, bigger one, 5,275. Now in the first video we already talked about how to read large numbers. Remember, we say the word or say the number, and then when we get to the comma, we say whatever period it was in. So 5,000, this is in the thousands. Okay, and then 275. So take a moment and write that in your notes. Pause if you need to. I'll give you a warning before I give you the answer. I will be checking these notes. Do not forget, guys. Alright, here comes the answer, so pause if you need. Okay. Alright, 5,275. Again, we have a hyphenated number right here. How'd you do? Did you get it? Okay. Alright, stepping it up. 345,000. Okay, 345,267. Break it down. 345, get to the comma, 1,000, 267. Okay. Alright, pause the video if you need to, if you need a little bit more time. Alright, check your work. Okay, so we have two hyphenated words, 45 and 65. Alright. Okay. Expanded form, just a way to write the number shown and place value. Expanded, imagine expanding a balloon, blowing air into a balloon. You're expanding the number, making it bigger, showing it in a bigger manner. Okay, so we have two examples down here where we take the numbers and we blow it up to make it longer. 8,768. So we have the 8,000 by itself. 700. So we have the 700 by itself. Oh, this is not the same number. My apologies, guys. I am very sorry. I will have to go back and edit that for next time. Alright, this should be 60. And this should be 8. I am sorry. Alright, so moving on, ignore that one. If this was correct, this would be like 83, or this would be 60, and this would be 8. Okay. 9,000, so you have your 9,000 here. 300, you have your 300 here. And 2. Now if you notice, there is nothing, no digit in the tens place. So we have no tens. You can see we have no tens here. So we don't need to add a tens here. Alright, so you're going to have some practice. Alright, we're going to do the first one together. We're going to write 873 in expanded notation. Let's start with the biggest digit. Our 8 is in the hundreds place. So we're going to write 800. Okay, and we'll go to the 7. Our 7 is in the tens place, so we're going to write plus 70 because we have 7 tens. That makes 70. And then our 3 is in the ones place, and that gives us 3 ones. Now I wrote it like this to line it up so you guys could see each place value easily enough. Most of the time when we see expanded notation, it's lined up horizontally, that is side to side. Okay, so this is the way you'll see it most of the time. I just wanted you guys to see ones place, tens place, hundreds place. This is the way you'll see it. Alright, so let's try another one. 17, remember 17,000, comma, 52. Alright, so starting with the biggest, this is 1 is in the 10,000s place, so we're going to have 10,000 because we only have one 10,000. We have 7 is in the thousands place, so that means we have 7 thousands. So we're going to add 7 thousands. Now there are no hundreds, so we don't need to bother with any hundreds, so we're not going to put plus 0, plus 0, 0, 0, nothing for the hundreds. Now how many tens do we have? Our 5 is in the tens place, so we have 50. We have 5 tens. That we can add there. And then we have 2 ones, which we can add. And again, I'm going to rewrite it horizontally because that is the way you're going to see it. I just wanted to write it vertically so you guys could see the place value easily. Alright, this is the last thing. I just want to show you guys something. Comparing numbers practice is the next one we're going to do. The next video is going to be comparing numbers, and I want you guys to do a quick problem to see how well you guys could do this. This table shows the number of airline tickets sold over summer break. Okay, so here's our table here. The headline, or the table heading is airline tickets. Okay, so we have June, July, and August. The number of tickets sold in June was 30,876. July was 32,688. And then August was 36,578. Which list shows the months in order from least to greatest number of tickets sold by the airline, least to greatest? Okay, when we get together in the next class, we're going to discuss this problem, so I want you guys to work it out and try to give me an answer. Okay, this is our review question for tomorrow, for the due date where I'm going to be checking your work. So what I want you guys to do, any questions that you have, jot those down. Also, do any work for this problem, and we'll discuss different strategies for working this out. This will be our next video. We'll see you guys tomorrow.